Alright, Shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who rule well, and peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Let me get my garment on 1 sec. Alright, and so basically, what I wanted to do was go over a few verses in Proverbs, the first chapter, because yesterday at camp we went over a few verses in here and it stuck out to me, so I wanted to bring it out in a video. But basically, the point is that it's gonna be too late for you 2/3. All right, according to the Bible. All right, the Israelites, Yasha Allah, are the princes of the power. Okay, we are the chosen people of who you call God. All right, and His only begotten Son, which His name is Yahweh Shai. All right, and who you call God, His name is Yahweh. All right, and we are His chosen people. All right, now eventually all of us are going to be in the kingdom, but before that happens, we're going to have to go through two different types of fire. All right, 2/3 of our people are going to have to go through physical fire. All right, physical pain and torment, while the 1/3, the elect, we're going to be going through the spiritual fire, which is what we're going through right now, and what's going to increase is its trials and tribulations. All right, but we want to be a part of the elect. All right, that 1/3 that's chosen to make it out of here. All right, because we don't want to go through that fire. All right, there's a reason why it's called. Well, yeah, we don't want to go through that fire, man. That physical fire. All right, and all the other types of death that the Lord has planned out for the 2/3. All right, but this is the reason why He's going to do it, because by the time they know it, it's too late, and that's what I'm gonna title, in the Lord's will, entitle this video. All right, it's gonna be too late. By the time you know it, man, it's gonna be too late. All right, and here's why. I'm gonna start at Proverbs 1:24. Because I have called and ye refused, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. How do we call? All right, verse 20. Wisdom cried out; she uttered her voice in the streets. All right, so when we're out there in the streets, we're calling out to our people. All right, we are the representatives of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. All right, we are His men, His prophets. So the Lord is calling out to you. All right, He's stretching out your hand. All right, we're telling you who you are. We're telling you that you're not black. We're telling you that you're an Israelite. All right, but they don't regard. Okay, so that's why it's going to be too late, because we've given you a chance. The blood is no longer off our hand. Is no longer on our hands. All right, because in the scriptures you have such thing as watchmen. All right, and we're supposed to be the watchman for the Lord. All right, we're watching you and we're warning you. All right, that's what a watchman would do. He'd be in the tower and he'd warn you before if he sees any danger coming. All right, and that's what we're doing. And if the watchman did his job right, if anybody else remained in the city after he told them, well, that's their fault. And that's exactly what the 2/3 are doing right now. All right, we are the watchmen. We're blowing the trumpet, which is these scriptures, and the Lord through us is stretching out His hand, but no man regarded. All right, verse 25. But ye have set at naught all my counsel, and would none at my reproof. So they don't care what we're saying. All right, verse 26. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. All right, the reason why the Lord is going to laugh and mock when your fear cometh. All right, which that people read these scriptures and they always quote from the book of Proverbs. They never read scriptures like this. You know, this goes completely against what you hear in the church. You know, all that lovey-dovey stuff they push. All right, one more time. It says, I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. And the reason why the Lord's going to do that is because right here, He stretched forth His hand and no man regarded. All right, that's insulting to the Lord. All right, he's trying to he's giving you a chance. He's calling you. All right, but you refuse. You refuse against Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. All right, so the scriptures say He's gonna laugh at your calamity. All right, the Lord's gonna mock you. All right, we're gonna do the same thing as well. All right, because we're servants of the Lord. All right, we're gonna do it. We're like-minded. All right, just as Yahweh Shai, he's not equal to the Lord, but he's one accord with him. He's like-minded. All right, we're supposed to be like-minded with Yahweh Bashim Shai. All right, we're supposed to think how, well, obviously, the Lord's thoughts are above our thoughts. All right, but we're supposed to use what He's given us, man. You know, which is this wisdom. All right, so we're supposed to believe and agree with everything the Lord does, man. So we're gonna laugh at your calamity as well. All right, because through us was the Lord stretching out His hand. Now remember, wisdom crieth out in the streets. All right, we are the Lord's mouthpiece. All right, so we're gonna laugh. We have the right to laugh. All right, and we're gonna mock you. All right, verse 27. When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you. All right, this is talking about the day of the Lord, man. The day of the Lord is a day of death and destruction and whirlwind. All right, and distress. All right, verse 28. Then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. Now, this is why I said it's going to be too late, because you refuse the Lord, so He's going to refuse you. All right, Jake's gonna be mocking us one day. All right, but then the next day when all hell breaks loose, they're gonna be like, where were those men? All right, where were those men that foretold that all this was gonna happen? All right, but by that time it's gonna be too late, man. That's why you gotta get it now, like right now. You gotta get it, man. All right. Where's that? Verse 28. Then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. And this is when it's going to be too late. You don't want this to happen. All right, so you got to get it while it's hot. All right. For that they hated knowledge and did not choose the Lord. All right, this is why it's going to be too late. You hated knowledge and did not choose the Lord. Verse 30. They would none of my counsel. All right, they despised all my reproof. All right, and this whole chapter is good. But like I said, these few verses I wanted to touch on, 24 to 30. All right, it's a beautiful point that we were going into our camp. That it's gonna be too late. By the time you know it, by the time you fools know it, it's gonna be too late, man. All right, so that's why you got to get it right now. All right, while we're out there on the highways and the byways every week. Okay, multiple times a week. All right, so with that, it's a quick spiritual hit. Lord's will, you edified. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who rule well, and peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom.